Hello and welcome to Question Time, where this week we are coming from the beautiful, picturesque city of New York. And on this week's show, we have the man who calls this city his home, and also the future president of the United States of America. It's Mr. Donald Trump.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. I'm really happy to be here. I mean, your show over here. I mean, it's huge, huge. I don't think you understand. But now you're here. You're playing with us. I mean, it's gonna be huger. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be much huge. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. And I love this show. I love this show so much. I mean, you got some beautiful people. Even some of the women, they're beautiful people. They're great. This is great. I'm all for equal opportunity. I mean, on the set, I love this set. This is great. I mean, this table in front of me, it's nice and high. I mean, it's great. Whoever built this did a great job. Who built it? Did they pay for it? I mean, they did a great job anyway. It was a woman. Okay, well, she did an okay job. I mean, that's what we're about, giving equal opportunities. She's done an okay job here. I mean, it could have been a great job, but she's done a good job. But I would just like to say that, that's what this show is all about, giving people a chance to have their say, and that's what we're going to do tonight.
Also with us tonight, the man who is often described as a complete idiot, Mr. Boris Johnson.
How do you do? I don't think that that's a very fair comment. But if well, yes. Let's be clear. Let's be clear on that. What was the question?
It wasn't a question, it was a statement. Absolute arse. Also on the show tonight, we have a man who not only looks like the American Eagle out of the Muppets, but who is a complete Muppet. It's Mr. Nigel Farage.
Oh, that is priceless. I will say this, however, that I love being on this panel. I'm only sitting a few feet away from Donald Trump, who has been nominated Person of the Year. Person of the Year. And it's an absolute honour to serve. I mean, to sit only a few feet away.
Thank you, Nigel. And now that is our panel. We will now open up the floor to questions. Yes, you, sir, at the back there, the man in the green jumper. No, not you, sir. The man next to you. The man who looks... Yes, you, sir. The man who looks slightly constipated. Do you have a question?
Oh, yes, I have a question for the entire panel. Oh, I would like to know everyone's view. What is your view on Donald Trump? Becoming the next becoming the next president of the United States of America. That's open to the whole panel. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. for that question. I think the question was, what is everyone's view on Donald Trump becoming the next President of the United States? Who better to start us off than Donald Trump?
That is a beautiful, beautiful question. I'm certainly glad that you asked that question because that's a very good question. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, Donald Trump, that's me, very rich and powerful man. Donald Trump is the President of the United States. It's going to be great. We're going to make this nation great again. You know, I mean, we're no longer little league. We're going to be big league. Big league. Okay, it's going to be huge. Huge, people. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, I got beautiful connections and relationships with China. Okay? I won Man of the Year. Excuse me? Person of the Year. You say potato, I say fries. Makes no difference to me. So we got man, China. Okay, it's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, even though they did that drone thing, I mean, that was an unprecedented act. Okay? That was unprecedented. Excuse me. I'm just going to tweet that. Unprecedented act. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, all right, Person of the Year. It doesn't really matter. Who here thinks Person of the Year, Man of the Year? Who thinks it should be Man of the Year? Who here thinks that? That's just what I thought. See, it's going to be beautiful.
Thank you. The same question, what do you think of Donald Trump becoming the next President of the United States? Mr. Boris Johnson.
Yes. Let me be clear on this. Fundamentally, I am
an arse. The next question comes from a Mr. Jerry Anderson. This is for Nigel Farage. What does Nigel Farage make of the entire world just thinking that he is only a puppet for Donald Trump? Mr. Nigel Farage.
Well,
thank you. Well, that's all we have time for this evening. But please join us next week when we will be joined by Putin and Hillary Clinton. Thank you.